Hello everyone, welcome to 𝙤𝙧𝙧𝙧 shop. So today I'm gonna teach you how to do the hibiscus right here, and then we're gonna work with some pigment art. And before we start, if you haven't joined yet, this is a WhatsApp group that you can join by taking picture and join through a QR code. And every time that we go on live stream, we go on here to alert everyone. Also, on our website, 𝙤𝙧𝙧 shop and Votino, that is Votino official. That is also a group that you can join and get the same alert. And everything that I use today is available at www.𝙤𝙧𝙧shop. I will pin my website down here in the comment, 𝙤𝙧𝙧shop. Pin. Hi everyone! Did you miss me? I'm not 100% yet. I'm still a little sickish, but I'm much better now. I can function now. Okay. First, I'm going to teach you how to do this. So we need all black background first. Hi, Maria. Hi, Ladisha. Hello. Okay, let's do this on the thumbs right here. All black. And I will need jet black. Hi, Jaya. Thank you, Sophie. I think I have COVID. I'm not sure yet. It doesn't have it first and then I have it. But it dragged out for like 5 days. Hi, Auntie. Hello, sweetly. Okay. So all black. This is jet black. Gel colors. Hi, Kimmy. Welcome. So this is a flower that I want to do for a very long time. But back in the old days, we don't have just enough material to do it realistic like this. Back in the old day, we can only do 2 dimension. But now we have enough experience. We can go ahead and hold on. Let me take out a pin to show you. This right here, this 3-dimensional right here, where it's twisted in. Back in the day, I want to do that so bad, but it's very difficult. But now we know how. So we're gonna go ahead and learn that. Yeah, Tanya, I have been like doubting myself with lemon and ginger and honey. But this one was different. That's why I thought it was COVID. Maybe like a new strain. Okay, so all black. Let's just leave this finger for later. Hi, Lana. Okay, so we're going to use 1-stroke liners for this. Let's start with white 1-stroke liners. And we will need a liner brush. Let's use the 10 millimeters. Okay, so before you draw a flowers, what I want to do is I'm going to draw out the stem first. Okay. And this is very important. So this is the center of my flower. Hi, honey, your nails. Okay, 5 petals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I tell you why it's important to do that. Let me take out a piece of paper. Okay, so back in the day, this is how I was started these flowers. I would start drawing the petal right away. 1 petal, 2 petal, 3 petal. And when I get to here, sometimes I run out of room. The 5 petal are always like tiny. It's because of the position. Hi, Tara. Let me go ahead and moderate you. As moderators. And I don't know if you ever bump into that problem, but I swear every time that I do it like that, I always have the exact problem. It's always end up close to 4 petal and whatever I have left. That's why I draw it on the stem first. So I draw one stem, 2 stem, and 3 stem. I want to make sure that I have room left for 2 more. So this and this, you don't want it to be like that. You don't want 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay. You want this to be a little bit less than half. This is half. This is like a little bit less than half. So now everything else is even for the other 2 stem. Okay. Now, down here, I'll do the same things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we are ready to draw. So the brush that I'm gonna use is coloring brush for this. Hi, May. Trời ơi, chúc mừng năm mới nha. Trời, dạo này khỏe không May? Business làm sao rồi? Lâu quá mới thấy May. Okay, coloring brush. Go ahead and twist it and stroke it. Now, you start it right out here and you press and slowly lift. Want to make sure you have enough room in here. You need to be small. Yeah. Color it. Hi, Bly. Yeah, jet black, and then now it's white one stroke liners. Hi, Dragonfly Lady. Vậy khỏe, cảm ơn Tina khỏe hơn năm mới, chúc nhiều sức khỏe. Đúng rồi, vẫn còn 21 nè. Thank you, man. Năm này cũng 21 nhưng mà nó không giống như năm ngoái. Nó hơi héo héo một chút xíu. Năm ngoái nó tươi hơn. Okay. Then move on to down here. Doing the same thing. So you have to make sure that, be careful in here. Make sure it's all nice and even. Okay, press. See, when it's big, you can press. But when you go in, lift your brush just a little bit. See, so it's tiny. Hi, Mama Vic. It's for a week until I'm going to show. Going to Anaheim, California. It's near LA for show. If you go to show, I have a code for you. It's 𝑇inoVo, all cap. 𝑇inoVo, you get discount when you buy ticket. Hai 21 tuổi vẫn trẻ chứ héo sao được. Hơi héo thôi chứ không phải héo quá. Hơi thôi. Năm ngoái mình 21 mà mình tươi tắn, còn năm này nó hơi héo chút xíu. Không sao. Bây giờ mình phải bồi bổ nha. Phải tẩm bổ tắm đồ cho nó năm sau nó tươi hơn. Tại năm này làm nhiều quá. Làm quá này. Bận quá. Okay, now go ahead and clear. Okay, next step, we're gonna use brown ink, and we're gonna use one of our newest brush, the 5mm blenders. And remember, this is not a liner or a detail. This is a blender. Tiền vào là trẻ luôn nhé. Trời ơi, dã man. Hơi héo nhẹ, tưới nước nhiều, vô là tưới là lại là trời dễ vậy đó hả? Hey, now brown ink. What brush did you use for the petal? So the brush I use for the petal is a coloring brush. It has thicker stroke. It's not thin like liner, so you can press out more. And plus, the coloring brush is very strong. So if you want, like, let's say you can do this, right? You can do that, like that. But let's say if you want, like a texture, you can press and drag. You see all this line right here, all that details. You can also do that. If you press it, it's a strength of the brush. When are you going to go to LA? So it's February 23rd and February 24th on Anaheim. It's Premier Beauty Show. And we will showcase our art and new product and techniques there. Hi, Prav. Okay, brown ink, shake it up. And you just want a little bit in here. Okay, just a little bit of ink. Make it a little bigger. Okay. That's all you want. Hi, Nancy. Now, you need a little bit of conditioning cleanser. Now, this is an oil-based cleanser, so it conditions your brush while you're working on it. It also very safe with gel product. And I think that it's pretty much the only oil things that are safe with gel, because most oil is not safe with gels. I'm going to dip my 5mm into the conditioning cleanser. And I will zoom in. You don't need a lot. Now you can start blending. Hi, Tals. See, I don't even pick up more cleanser. I'm just have a paper towel right here. I'm just working with what on my brush. That's it. Hi, Abby. I'm just getting on. I'm just getting on. About 15 minutes or so. See, the cleanser, it automatically will melt. Gel, ink, doesn't matter. It will melt everything. Just like acetone. But it's not harsh like acetone. See, you just touch it right there and it just melted. And look at my brush. I don't have a lot of cleanser. I just dip it once. That's it. And that's enough to blend everything out. See that? See my brush? I just dip it once on the cleanser and I just keep working on it. Just melt it out. Honey, your nail, what can I use if I don't have cleanser yet? You can use acetone. And I'm gonna get some acetone to try it. Okay, you can use some acetone. This is acetone. Let me see. So acetone can melt it too. A little bit harsher than the cleanser. And stickier-ish. But that will work too like that. Since the day I have the cleanser, I use very little amount of acetone. Yes, Tammy, we ship all over the world. We ship to Canada. Hi, Carla. Yeah, this cleanser is my favorite to blend. Just because it's worked just as well as acetone when it comes to melting things, but it doesn't evaporate. Like you only need a little bit of cleanser and you can work on 2 flower. It doesn't evaporate. Now, next step is I need Emboss. Okay, I'm gonna take Emboss shading gel out. What color is that in the middle? So this is the color in the middle. It's brown ink. Now I'm gonna use some Emboss. Okay. I wanna use it to show you the difference. So this Emboss. Then I'm gonna take our stained glass gel number 9. It's not as warm as Emboss. It's more yellow. See that? That is stained glass gel number 9. I just want to show you the differences. So for this flower, I think the prettiest will be stained glass gel number 9. It's more yellow. It's not a neon yellow, but it's a true yellow. Amber is a honey, like an amber shade. So it's a little warmer. I prefer stained glass gel number 9. So I'm going to use stained glass gel number 9 for all the petals. So I'm going to paint a little bit in here like that. And then I'm wipe up my brush. I'm still using the 5mm blenders. Hi, Queen Murpha from Ghana. Have you ever tried mixing ink with stained glass? I did, and it's very interesting. It's basically turned into another colors. I did it before. I don't teach it because I didn't find a purpose for it. It's just the same as mixing gel. Okay. A little bit in here. Clean your brush. And when I say clean your brush, I'm really just wiping it on a palette. With a clean brush, now you can blend. Remember, anytime that you blend, you need your brush to be cleansed. Now, another thing that I did, Abby, is I apply stained glass on the nail surface, and then I drop ink in it. That's pretty interesting. It doesn't bloom the ink like 3D jelly, but it's melted in it. Like it's become drippy, like you put multiple color ink in there. It's pretty fun, actually. Okay, another one right here. Remember, apply, and then you clean your brush. Then you blend it out. So, in salon, when you do this, you want to fill all at once. Go ahead and fill all petals like this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you clean your brush. Then come back with a blend brush and blend all petal out. This is how you do it in salon. But when you practice, it's better to do 1 petal at a time, so you'll be familiar with the technique. But when you work in salon, you do all 5 petals. Then you can cure. Now, I need a 7mm details. I'm gonna keep using 1 stroke liner white. Honey, you know, I'll be heading in a band concert soon. I have Tino in my. Oh, okay. With you to the concert, like a date, like a to-go Tino, like a pocket Tino. I know that's right, Lizzie. Okay, with a 7 millimeter details again, I'm gonna roll it in and stroke it out. From here, on the edge of the flower, trace it, and run all along and then go in. See that? Repeat that. It's easy at that, but back in the old day, I tried so many tricks just to be able to imitate these flowers. Because these are parts that I love the most, where it's curved in. It just show dimension. If you work with not gel polish, but like a normal polish, it will not work at all. That's what I have to deal with in the old day, is that I don't have gel. I just use normal polish. It's impossible. But with gel and ink, now this is made this flower possible. Everyone want a pocket Tino? You know what? I should look into it. Hear this. I wonder if it can be possible. A pocket Tino. Like when you're sad, you can pull out the pocket Tino and it just make you feel better. Like way better. Did you use a specific brush for the white petals? Yes, the white petal, I use a curling brush. Now, you can use a liner brush too, but you should have to stroke a lot. And it's probably going to be like thick and uneven. But I use a curling brush for that. With one stroke liner, make everything thin. So you have a really strong body build. Happy, crazy. Okay, so I want some, because I want this background as a helping finger on both sides. So that's why I want the theme. I don't want just to be this flower. I want it to match. So I want some leaf right here, tropical leaf that match this color. This is a deep coral and it blend into a bright yellow. So that's pigment. So our rule is, before you apply pigment, you have to pluck it. Because if I put pigment on this, it will stick all over. So you have to make sure that pigment doesn't stick on this. So I'm going to use 𝙤𝙧𝙖𝙬𝙧. And pigments, I have a new box, by the way. See, it's pretty. And I have all the number label here, all the same. And the number that I would use for the color will be number 11, the deepest coral. I will blend it with number 10, is tangerine, and go into number 4, is bright yellows. Hi, Linda from Scotland. Okay, so shine it first, because shine it when you applied it, pigment not gonna stick to it. One layer of shine it. And some fuzz right here. Okay, Kia. Yes, Tanya. This number system help a lot. Okay, wait for that to clear. And we're gonna take pigment base to draw in these little leaf. See the leaf right here? I'm gonna apply pigment base, clear, and then I'm gonna put on pigment. That's why I need to put 𝙪𝙧 first, because pigment don't stick into 𝙪𝙧. Hi, Marielle from Netherlands. Okay, so 𝙪𝙧 is already on. It's already clear. Now, let's use our pigment base. So this is what pigment gonna stick on, and it's gonna stick on very smoothly. Anywhere where there's pigment base, it's gonna stick on it. And the pigment will spare the background. So let's draw some tropical leaf. One curve, another curve, one curve, another curve. Curve. And the brush that I'm using is a 10mm liners. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the machine and cure for 60 seconds. Were you doing the wing lesson that I saw in your story in the future? Yes, yes, I will, Yukio. I do it tomorrow. Oh, the wings, not the feather, the wings. No, the wing, I already have the live for it. It's last year live. You can check that out. You have to scroll all the way down to last year. Hi, Deanne. Thank you, Life Nails. Okay, so let's pick out our colors. Okay, that's number 11. This is number 10. And this is number 4. You need a clean towel. I ordered your supply and I'm so happy with the art gel. Thank you, Deanne. We have, when it comes to painting gel, we have 2 kinds. Art gel and one stroke liner. Art gel is a heavy, medium, well blend, and cell level. And then one stroke liner is a light, medium, and super opaque. Okay, this is already clear. Time to put on pigment. Now, this is how I used to do it. And I changed things a bit. Back in the day, and when I say back in the day, it's like 2 weeks ago, I do this to clean my brush. See that? I do that to clean my brush. I don't want to do that anymore because sometimes I realize the pigment I use depend on the color. I have to do that a lot for everything to melt out. Okay. If not, there's still a little pigment stick on here. So now, this is how I do it. Let me show you. Hi, Pixie Dust. Okay, so now I take acetone. It's a 100% acetone. Don't use alcohol. You need something that dries super fast. So acetone on here. Okay. And I will use 2 brushes. I have 2 pigment brush with me. Okay. This one needs to be cleansed. So I cleanse in acetone. Or clean, I put it on the side. Within 1 minute, it'll be all dry. So now I'm gonna use this. So to me, that's easier. So there's multiple way of cleaning the brush. But I choose this way because to me this less messy, basically. If not, you can just take your brush and just rub all over the paper towel. You'll be able to cleanse it too. Color a little bit in here. Color a little bit in here. And color a little bit in here. Okay. Now, you're gonna take this and you're gonna dust up excess dust like that, so it's weaker. Then you're gonna come back and you're gonna blend it out. See that? Flawless. See this? Okay. Now this, I'm gonna clean this with acetone. Tap it on a paper towel to dry it out. And switch brush. See, this brush is already clean by now. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the orange. The acetone would not mess up the brush. It's not. It's not because this brush right here is a dry brush. And what I mean by the dry brush is the drier the better, basically. So even if acetone gonna dry this brush, it's gonna do in your favor. And then every other brush, I use the conditioning cleanser, which is a oil base with vitamin in it. So while you clean your art brush with it, it also conditioning it too. But with the pigment brush, I'm gonna use acetone. Okay. Dust it up on a paper towel a few times and go back and blend. Okay. And since it's orange is very close to yellow, I will use the same brush. Yellow. And go ahead and fill it off. Dust it off. See? All pigments stick to pigment base, but it spares the beautiful background. It doesn't stick to these. Why? Because of 𝙤𝙪𝙧𝙖𝙬. It completely isolate pigments. Is the short nail series over? No. It's just a break in between. Tomorrow I will start short nails. Short nail period is not over. Okay, let's clean this. There. Now I choose matte, but you can choose shine if you want. I choose matted at my finish. Hear this? 1, 2, 3. So this is a finish or matte. But you can definitely go with shine if you like. Now, on these fingers, I want all ombres. Okay. So we're gonna go deep into blending technique. How do you dry your brush fastly to use it again to do the art? I use 2 brushes. So if I have pigment on here, I cleanse it with acetone. I lay it down. I use this brush. Okay. After I use this brush, I cleanse with the acetone. I lay it down and I use this brush. You see, acetone, when it go in here within a minute, it'll be all dry. So I switch in between like that. I switch it. And I mean, you can wait a minute, but who want to wait a minute? Nobody want to wait a minute. If I have to wait and do nothing in a minute, I'll freak out. Okay, so I'm gonna show you ombre, more detail on the ombre. Let's apply pigment base all over these nails. Thank you, Marie Nails. Hear this. 60-second cure. Thank you, Tanya. Hi, Oliver's. Clean paper towels. Oh, take out my pigment brush again. Gonna do pigments. So again, these three color right here. Okay, we're gonna blend it. Yes, Abby. Forever pigment base. I literally use pigment base. Let's say I literally use like 90% of my art have pigment base in it. Even when I don't need pigment, I just love the consistency and the opacity of the white. Okay, pigment base is here. So let's pick out the deep coral, number 11. Rub it on a paper towels. And remember, always knock off excess dust. Because you don't want it to be shoot out on the nail surface. It will be very messy. Then flip it over. I like to blend down. You don't have to flip it over, but you have to blend up. And I hate blending up. So it'd be worth it to tell your client to turn the hand around like this. And you just do it upside down like that. Comfortable for me. Okay. Go a little bit higher. A little bit higher. And stop about right here. Okay. Then with my brush, I am going to run it through a couple of times just so that the pigment is weakened. It's not too strong. Then I can go back and start blending. See that? Because if you're not stopping, especially if you're heavy-handed and you're not stopping, it's gonna be very unattractive on the blend. Remember when to stop. Remove dust and then keep going. You see that blend? Nice and soft like airbrush, but not messy like airbrush. Now, clean this with acetone. Remember to always soak up the acetone with paper towels. Yeah, pigment base is very special. Sometimes people don't know and they use a white polish thinking it'll do the same thing. But then the pigment become unattractive and uneven and they think that's their fault. Sometimes certain thing you do is not your fault. It's just the material that you use. These are already cleansed, so I'm gonna lay it right here for it to dry, and then I'm gonna use a different brush with a light tangerine. Okay, knock off excess dust. Again, come back in here and curl it in, stop. Take our paper towels and run the brush over a few times. Just want to make sure that it's light. You don't want too much color. Then it will be very difficult for you to blend. See how easy it is that I'm blending right now? See that? A piece of cake. Now, turn to yellow. Again, always knock this off. Hi, Lisa. No worry, I'll be here tomorrow. Thank you, Oliver. Okay, So now your brush have colors, but no dust. You always have to knock it up. Trust me. If you don't knock it up, it's gonna be very, how do I call it? Very discouraged to do pigment because it's messy. But now it's all nice and clean. You can go ahead and color in. Stop. Go down here. Run the brush to the paper towel a few times to lighten up the colors. Then come back and blend. Easy breezy at 1, 2, 3. And on these fingers, I do tropical leaf in black. Same as this one. After I'm done, I dust off everything and put on one layer of matte. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Life Nails. I feel more refreshed now. After a couple of weeks, trapped inside the house, especially that snowstorm, I couldn't do anything. We were trapped in the house, and now I'm all refreshed. Hear this. Your work is gorgeous. Thank you, Liz Okinawa. That middle finger reminds me of vacation shirt. I know exactly what you're talking about. What happened if you go on a blind date and then he show up wearing this shirt? Do you guys get a lot of snow? Oh, we are trapped in. That was horrible. That snowstorm was the most horrible storm ever. The snow lasts for like a week. It doesn't melt. It's crazy. Okay, all mask done. Now, what I'm debating is I can also have some black leaf right here and here, or I can have some gold stone. Okay. I think that I would like to add gold detail in there just to be a little difference. Let's see. I would like to use Aurum for that. And basically, I want sway line like this, made out of crystal. And the line gonna consist of a bunch of rhinestone. Okay. So I should use glue. But what I want is to take caviar bead and add on each side like this, just to sort of make it even and make it more pretty. With that, you should not use glue. It will be near impossible. It's be very time consuming. So with this technique, with crystal plus bead, I will use clear texture gel. Texture gel. I will use clear texture gel on that. Okay. So I'm gonna take out clear texture gel. Doesn't run in matte on the bottle, mess up the matte bottle when he uses it on pigment. Oh, this is what I do too, and you might not see it. Whenever I apply this on anything that are easily bleed, before I put on into the matte bottle, I always wipe it like that. And if you want to even more certain, you can soak it in acetone just for like a second or two, and then you can cleanse it. I always do that with matte. I don't want to contaminate it. So I will need an emboss brush. This is what I'm going to use. I will take my clear texture gel out. And I'm gonna draw out my pattern. One right here, going down. One right here, going up. Okay. Another one down here. One right here going down. One right here going up. I would like to do the same thing on here. Clear texture gel right here, going up. This is Emboss Brush I use, by the way. Hello, Waka Waka Nails. Can you put chrome on 3D texture gel? Absolutely, you can. Maria, congratulations on the snow. I know that you don't see snow often. God, that could be so magical to be near water and have snow. That gotta be like insane. Is the water freezing? I don't imagine the ocean can freeze with snow. Okay, so now I am going to take out a katana, crystal katana. Okay. And I am gonna use SS9 Aurum. Actually, I need to put it out. When I do stone, sometimes it's inconvenient or whatever. Sometimes I'm lazy to put in the triangle tray like this, but whenever I do that, it makes my application easier because you can shake it to make sure that it's all facing up. So I discovered that this make my life much easier. But sometimes I just kind of skip it and then realize that it takes longer to skip it than actually take time and put it in. And then I will redo a smaller size as a 7 right about here. Actually, this is a little big. Okay, that's at 7. There you go. Down here, same things. That's at 7. Okay. Move on to this one. So I need to move them all down so we can have room for as a 7 up there. Isn't that faster to have the triangle tray? And then I move on to a smaller size as a 7 right here. Okay. Now it's bead times. Let's close our crystal and let's take out our beads. I'm going to use 6 millimeters gold caviar bead, the smallest size that we have, 0.6. I also have this out just in case. This is 0.8 millimeters next to the smallest size, and then it increase. Okay. I also will have that out too. Hello, France. Hello, Carol from France. Okay, so my emboss brush, I have a little gel on here. And then I will take a paper towel and wipe it. Because you don't want too much gel. You just want it to be sticky. That's why I wipe the gel up. That doesn't mean that all the gel will be gone. It's still on here. It's just stickier. Okay? And then you can go ahead and apply the bead. Take in one bead. Stick it in. See that? And you just put it right there. And then if you need more gel, you see all the wet gel on the surface, you can just poke it a little bit in the gel, and then you can keep going. The clear texture gel is not dry yet. That's why I use gel instead of glue, because gel would stay wet until you put it in the light. And clear texture gel, it makes sure that your crystal stays there. It doesn't run anywhere. I hate it whenever I put on crystal art and then it starts like running on me. It starts slipping and sliding. I hate that. So this clear texture gel will ensure that your design stays still. And this strategy just makes the crystal line much better, like jewelry, like a prong. Thank you, Alka. I need more gel right here. Okay. Now at the end of these, I want a slightly bigger bead. So I'm going to take this out and I am going to use this 1 millimeters. And then I will reduce it to 0.8 millimeters. This is an assorted side caviar bead. And then last but not least, I will use a smaller side again, 0.6 millimeters, just to create a gradual effect. Okay, now I'm going to balance everything out and I'm going to cure it. Make sure everything looks good. All right. Okay, here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's do the same thing to this finger. You see, it's the same, but it should look little better with caviar than without. Without, it look a little basic. With this, it look like it could be very expensive. I'll clear this. Again, with your emboss brush, which is a stronger brush but still have a pointy end. Gonna whip some gel on it, clear texture gel. And now it have a lot of gel on. Gonna take a paper towel and wipe it. And make sure the end is pointy. After that, you're ready to pick up beads. Since the emboss brush are stronger, it's strong enough to kick the bead around. You will have more control, but it doesn't make it bouncy. It doesn't bounce a bead. Strong enough to handle the bead, but not too strong like metal. If you use something like this, where it's really solid, it can bounce your bead, can kick it around, which is very irritating. Okay, 6mm along the side. See how fast it is? Okay, move on to this. See the smallest 08? I'm gonna chew 1mm. I need more gel, so I'm gonna apply more gel on here. Not a lot, just a little. Okay. Now switch to 8mm. And now switch to 6mm, the smallest. Okay. Make sure it doesn't stick out the nail too much and ruin the shape of the nails. Yeah. Adjust it a little more before you cure. But when you cure, that's it, you're done. Yeah. Beautiful. Make sure you watch out for all the size. Cure. Then you're ready to seal. And I'm taking out my crystal sealer pen and I'm pulling it for the needle. Remember, if you twist, you wouldn't get the needle. If you twist, you get the brush. So make sure you don't twist, you pull like that. I love to use the needle the most. Okay. Let me zoom in so you can see. Now squeeze and go. You know what? If you see me doing this, you probably couldn't see what I'm doing here. This, so I would draw it out so you can see. Okay, these are the crystal. Okay, so these are the bead. Okay. So in between, it's already sealed. You just have to seal the bead. So with the crystal magic glue, with the crystal sealer pen, I am squeezing on one side right here of the bead. And then I'm going to squeeze on the other side. So it seals the bead. And then the bead helps seal the crystal. So on one side of the bead, right there, that. On one side, right there. Okay, that's what I'm doing. See? One side of the bead, the other side of the bead. One side. Okay, so you can understand my strategy. And if you want, you can tilt the nail a little bit so the gel, it doesn't run all over the nails. There. Okay, like this. You see this line right here where it's run a little bit over, it run out of line a little bit. It can be unattractive to your design. So what I do is when let's say I do the underneath side right here, I tilt the nail a little bit. So it's not flat. If it's flat, it can run. So if I tilt it, the gel will stay on the edge. So you tilt it. Here. 1, 2, 3. After you cure, you're safe. The gel is freeze now. So now you can do the one on top. Again, if you lay flat, it can run, so you can tilt it down. Yes. Yeah, you have to be sealed. Oh, yeah, Nina. If you not sealed it, it will come up right away. But beads are easier to seal than crystal because bead you can apply top coat or gel all over the bead and it was still beautiful. Now crystal, you cannot cover all over the crystal. It's not gonna be nice and sparkly. Kind of cover all the cut. So crystal, you have to seal all around. Where bead, you can just give it an overlay and it'll be good. There, here. Thank you, Stephanie. Last fingers. So in salon, this is how I do it. I'm going to tilt the nail down and do the top row like that. And then same down here. 1, 2, just like that. Here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now I'm doing the bottom, so I can tilt it down. Spot overlap a little bit, so I'm gonna remove that with the silicone things, silicone tools. Here, done. Put it in the machine for 60 seconds so it can complete. This seashell light is just temporarily flash cure, so your gel doesn't run. But after you finish, you have to full cure on a normal lamp for 60 seconds. Hey, almost done. So I think the gold just kind of help make it a little fancier. You know, instead of black leaf on both now, I can just add some gold crystal like that. It just sort of dress it up a little bit. Thank you, Tanya's. All right, everyone. So I will repost this live immediately on Tinovo Shop. And tomorrow I come back on because we only have 14 days left for Valentine. All right, everyone. I'm going to get out of here and I come back tomorrow. Again, I will alert everyone on WhatsApp group. Right here. I will alert everybody. So you can take a screenshot of that. Also, on Tinovo Shop right here on my page, Tinovo Shop, I also have Votino Official. That is a broadcast channel. You get the same alert. And on Votino, also my page, right here, Votino Official, also get the same alert. I will alert on all three channels, WhatsApp and Votino Official. All right. All right, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. And within about 10 minutes, I will repost this. Tino, your tutorial on IG don't work anymore. Oh, it still works. It's just the highlight doesn't work. Let me show you. So you know how to access it. So, you see my highlight right here. Like any highlight that have reels, it's work. Okay, you can watch the full reels. But any live stream like the ombre live, that is a live stream. Okay, so when you click on it, it doesn't work, but it's just on the highlight. If you want to watch that live, it's still there. You just have to click this. Okay, this is a real part. You click the reel. Oh, the series. I don't see the series anymore. Hold on. I guess you have to search for it. Okay. You cannot find the series anymore. Okay, let's go on YouTube then. YouTube. Okay. Let me search for it. Oh, I have to sign in. Hold on. Let me go on Safari and go on YouTube. Okay. Search for Tinovo. Tinovo. Okay. So when you type in Tinovo, there I am. On Tinovo channel, the short, and there is, let me see. Video? Is there like a playlist on there? Let me see. Tinovo. Subscription, year history, or short and watch play live. Where is a playlist? Oh, okay, so you have to click on it. What in the world? I'm so bad at YouTube. Okay, so video, that's playlist right there. So you click on playlist and you will find structure live stream. There you go, structure lesson. And on structure lesson, there is all the life. There is ombre life, there is pigment life, line work life, chrome life, all the life right there. All right, everyone. And then on Instagram, I will remove the highlights that have the live on it because it doesn't work. All right. Bye-bye, everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Abby. All right. Bye-bye. I will see you tomorrow.